Behold, the silent death is here. Heroes to conquer, dressed in fear. Don't make a sound, don't let them hear. Cause if you're found, then you'll be disappear. I'm coming for glory. This is the only way to be. You've heard all my stories, you know it's in my destiny. No pain, no love, it's a long game, focus. Dive into war, be the soldier, no difficulty can hold us. Keep looking out for the danger, even from things that we seem to love. Just with a snap of my fingers, enemy turn to dust.
Now keep coming, keep knocking my door. It's the bloodshed that leaves me hungry for more. Always ready for war, feasting on the applause. Cause victory is written into my core. So come on,
now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
so come on. Can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud.
I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believing. Let victory make history.
There will be pains again, but then we gain from it. We never aim the same. Yeah, it's hurricane in my lane, that's raining flame away. If you wanna taste of my game, there'll be silent cut, the violent rush. Even lights get shut with the direct touch. I need no luck, cause I'm the one, and this is my winning song. So come on.
Now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
So come on, can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud.
I got my dreams in
Welcome everyone, I am Leandro Mika e eu quero desejar a todos participantes do torneio Summer League um bom jogo. Good luck to all!
My name is Justin and you might know me from the Live with Masters channel. I would just quickly like to wish all of the participants of AoV Summer League 2021 good luck on that big prize pool, and everybody else so much fun on watching the content. Hope to see you all on the battlefield soon, guys.
Behold, the silent death is here. Heroes to conquer, dressed in fear. Don't make a sound, don't let them hear. Cause if you're found, then you'll be disappear.
I'm coming for glory. This is the only way to be. You've heard all my stories, you know it's in my destiny. No pain, no love, it's a long game, focus. Dive in the war, be the soldier, no difficulty can hold us. Keep looking out for the danger, even from things that we seem to love. Just with a snap of my fingers, enemy turn to dust.
Now keep coming, keep knocking my door. It's the bloodshed that leaves me hungry for more. Always ready for war, feasting on the applause. Cause victory is written into my core. So come on,
now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
so come on. Can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud.
I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believing. Let victory make history.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the second day of the group stage here in the Arena of Valor EU Summer League. Now we have the matchup of Team YSO against Shinobis. YSO, of course, already so far undefeated, 3 points to their name already. This will be their last match. They will look to try and finish the group stage off with an all-win record, 4 points moving on. Of course, that will be extremely advantageous because they will have the first slot and have to face the preferably weaker team of Group D. Now, of course, Shinobis here will Shinobi still has a chance to move on through the group stage, or they can go out blazing here and try and defeat YSO. If they can, it will be very exciting. Put an end to the streak that Team YSO currently has. Then we have the 4 first bands locked in. There's the Superman and the Zata on the side of YSO, and the Zip and Florentino on the side of Shinobis. Now, Superman is a very popular pick in the tournament so far. So far, he has showed up a lot of times and have been played rather well by our players. He has quite a high win rate. I don't know how much exactly, but I do believe that he has brought a lot of victories to the teams in which he is picked into. The Zip and Florentino band, meta band standard. It is not a band, very powerful mid laner. Of course, he can be countered, especially towards the late game where he's a little bit weaker, but still extremely potent. Now we do await the first choice of Team YSO. A lot of selections for them here. Looks like they'll be heading towards that Elandor, and they will lock into the Elandor. Supposedly in the jungle position. Of course, Elandor could be used in the dragon lane as well. Very good counter to heroes such as Kafni or sword heroes that doesn't really have the ability to catch up with the mobility of Elandor. Of course, picking the Elandor, the Rui Elandor combo is open for the taking. Still, not as strong as it used to be, but still very effective. The Malak picked into the first choice of Shinobis right here. Looks like they want to pick into the jungle position. If the Elandor was picked into the jungle, picking a strong warrior that can burst down Elandor in a matter of seconds, it's a very good option as well. With that, and especially with the Malak in the early game, you can completely just invade him. That is, if you pick a strong early game jungler. We do see an Enzo picked in. First time we've seen an Enzo in the tournament so far, I believe. Oh boy, Enzo. It's been a very long time since I've seen Enzo, even in pro play or in in normal rank games. Enzo, of course, powerful hero. Early game, not so much, but between heading towards the mid game and late game, Enzo could be extremely powerful, especially with his hooks and then flip back. It's always extremely enjoyable and funny just to watch Enzo just flip his opponents up to the sky, slam them down, and then kill him. Now, Kha'Zix is locked in. Looks like they want to pick in this L'Oreal, and they do well. Very interesting choice because they picked a L'Oreal into a Malach. Of course, Malach is a very strong counter to L'Oreal. L'Oreal pops her ult, Malach can just come in with that shock and just deny her the ability to do as much damage as she would like to inside that ult circle of her. Kha'Zix though, not as strong as he used to be, but still very viable support, of course, with the ability to spot out opponents, gain vision for his team, quickly rotate, as well as the flicker and ultimate combo is very strong on the Kha'Zix. Now, on the side of Shinobis here, they can pick into the ADC, and they pick into the Violet. Wise choice, as the Violet can roll away to evade the damage of Elandor or the potential ultimate and flicker combo of the Kha'Zix. As well as the poke damages, along with the Enzo, could be very helpful as well, considering the Enzo has quite the wide range of attack for a close range assassin hero. Now the Hayate ban comes through as the ADC in the Dragon lane supposedly has not been locked into yet. Could be played in the support position, especially now that he has the heal equipped. But they will ban the Annette anyways, of course. Annette could be a hard counter to their strategy. L'Oreal, the Elandor, can be countered quite effectively with the Hurricane Wall. Now we do await the fourth ban here coming from Shinobis. First ban, second phase, they banned Hayate. Now they're hovering a lot of heroes, so we're not sure about what they are gonna ban out. Of course, ADC ban can come through. The Thorn is there to be banned out for a strong hero, or they could lock into the Dark Slayer lane here. They will ban out Lubu. Maybe they fear a Lubu player on the side of why so maybe, but well, I won't say that. Oh, of course, it's better to ban out a hero could be very strong rather than doing nothing about it. Crixie and Annette ban. Okay, and it's a late game mid laner ban. I wouldn't say picking a Crixie into a L'Oreal wouldn't be that wise of an idea, especially that they have the Elandor and Kha'Zix. Crixie really just lacks the mobility to escape the onslaught that would happen to her in the early game and the mid game of the Kha'Zix and the Elandor. Now they were blocked into the Dirac in the mid lane position. Dirac could be very effective against the Kha'Zix, especially if he places down the Genesis barrier in time and plays it wisely. Can counter the Kha'Zix trying to go in with his ult or the L'Oreal trying to do damage. Zhanyao Omen, oh boy, Zhanyao Omen. So they will play a not necessarily 3 warrior combo, but they will play the ADC into the jungle and a strong side lane and mid lane. Elandor, with this team composition, I expect them to play a lot, do a lot of jungle invades, especially with the Elandor's advantage in the early game, along with the Kha'Zix and Sanyao, trying to gain that early game advantage, snowball the match, let the L'Oreals speak for the rest of the team in the late game. We do see the final choice locked into the Arthur in the Dark Slayer lane position. I do expect him to possibly be going up against the Omen here, especially the Omen won't really fare well against the Violet in the Dragon lane. Arthur, not really a meta pick or a strong pick. I would say he's more of a tier 3 hero than anything. Of course, in these solo rank games you encounter on the EU server, Arthur is consistently picked in and he can be extremely annoying, but in a team and competitive environment, he can be extremely easy to just bully for lack of words, lack of choice of words here. You gank his lane, you just get 1-2 kills or even deny him for the minion wave, force him to farm under the tower, and suddenly Arthur really just starts to become kinda useless really. Arthur not really strong when he doesn't have the gold. Now as we do head into the first game of the second half of the second day of the group stage. That's quite a mouthful to say. We will expect the side of Shinobis here playing much stronger late game, as they have the Enzo, Violet, and Direct combo extremely deadly, but if Wiso does so do a good job here, the Elendor could really start snowballing this game for them, and L'Oreal can really just start becoming a complete just nuisance to the enemy team. Now I do see my fellow caster Annie has joined me here. Hello Annie. Alright, so looks like he's experiencing a bit of trouble here as he's not responding to me. That's fine. Alright, now no jungle invade to come out just yet, as no Chrisic though. Mini jungle invade onto the monkey right there. Enzo could deny this. The suck up is there. Enzo able to keep it. Omen a bit of trouble as he is connected onto the stun and slow of Tree Fly here. He will use his second ability to get away. Oh, but Direct caught out, sucked in, but oh, will he survive? First blood goes to Yumishi Man with the L'Oreal. That will really help her in the late game there. Extremely quick early first blood. 1 minute mark. Goes to
Nice
L'Oreal.
job there. Wow. Excellent work. Sorry, my mic was muted there. I didn't realize. Well, it looks like a really nice pick for this L'Oreal right now. She was able to just jump in there, finish that D-Rack, and get out alive with all those immunity frames there. She also is up against 3 big warriors tonight, but that should be just fine for her, as that is the kind of situation she wants to be in. Although she does have to be careful of that Violet. Here's a big engage there. Arthur is just gonna get caught out and sucked back by the Kriziks. It's gonna be a 4-man rotation now for the blue side. They're gonna continue to fight. Action coming in.
Alok extremely tanky, but he looks to get away, but he can't. Direct will be the second one to fall. And Virtual last one. 3-man swiped. Oh, he's still surviving. He's still rolling inside the tower. He's doing a lot of damage with the tower. He will escape. Oh. No! The normal attack from Yumishi Man takes him down, and now this tower will go down. Possibly, if Elendor has enough damage. I do expect him to be able to just take that. And then they could head towards the dragon. A bit of engagement here from the 2-tank combo of the Arthur and Malak, but they won't be able to do much. This dragon not quite attainable just yet for the side of Wiso.
Oh, that was a difficult rotation coming through. Of course, Arthur already fell first, and then they still tried to rotate down. It's going to be a 4v3 back there. Oh, but they seem to be overextended here a little bit.
Oh, low on health is the Kriziks and the Sanyao here. Sanyao does not have his Angelic Splendor yet, as he is still level 3. Now Kriziks low on health, but he is invincible. Yumishi Man pops her out. L'Oreal starting to looking to do some damage here. Early game L'Oreal though, let's see how much she could do. Evading damage, very good job by L'Oreal so far, and she will survive. Ultimate comes through from the Violet, and he gets brought down low and finished off by the Arthur Shock. Comes through, stuns up the Zaniel. There Zano has the Angelic Splendor, but no chance to use it. Oh, actually he has already used it. I didn't quite see that come through.
I think he used it to just come through to the L'Oreal at one point. But wow, L'Oreal used well, she tanked up so much damage over there. Of course, she wasn't able to really kill anybody. There was so many targets in her sight. Of course, at that moment, the ADC was there, kind of her kryptonite there, and unfortunately used up her Arctic Orb and still not able to survive.
Very unfortunate. Kinda got a bit in over her head right there. Although
I think she was just trying to get out. I think she was just trying to get out. That was a good rotation coming through from Shinobis here. Good pick off.
Absolutely. All right, now the shock does come through to stop the side Wiso from taking the dragon, but the re-engagement comes through. Members down already. The Dirac caught out, not having the mobility needed to retreat in time as his sprint wasn't there. Malok though, bit of a I wouldn't say overextension, but a mistake in using that shock right there when none of his teammates were there to support him.
Yeah, definitely the comboing up there was not as smooth as they would like for the side of Shinobis. But for the side of Wiso, you saw that L'Oreal used the ultimate. I thought it was not going to be long enough. It's not going to be wide range enough or well placed enough. But then Krizix came in, sucked up the D-Rack, and then made sure L'Oreal can continue to deal the damage. And of course, the ADC as well following behind. Excellent work for them there for their combo. So we got Shinobis kind of messing up their combo, and then Wiso just showing us how they're able to then combo things up.
Absolutely. Now we do have a mini engagement here, but nothing will happen. But Wiso, looks good. Omen split pushing, not getting to stop anyone. Will take down this inner second tier tower here.
Wow, right now who's gonna take care of this Omen? Omen right now is gonna be at 2.8k. He is one of the richest men on this battlefield right now, on this Antares battlefield. 3.4 is the Enzo, probably only the Enzo plus one other warrior can be able to take him. It's gonna have a minion wave here, trying to push down this tower.
Does come through the dive. Does shock, stuns up two people, but Zeno between the towers take down the Enzo. That's a damage capability of Shinobi's shut down. Two members follow as the smite of L'Oreal does come through, and now Arthur looking to deny. Deft and Brave is there to stop him. Yumishamang looking to take him out, but Arthur will get away to the fight. Now Omen still trying to do some damage onto the tower. Vushron is there to try and stop him.
Yeah, exactly. See, nobody can stop this Omen right now. Arthur tries to defend that wave by himself, but he wasn't able to. The shot coming through from Malok tried to stop the minion in his tracks, but unfortunately, Wiso is very experienced in tower diving. They are going to go running through, and it seems to me it's always the L'Oreal killing this Dirac for some reason. Anyway, good aggression coming through, and the Zenial also making sure that he collapsed those enemy in the flank position and was able to pick up the kill that seemed to have wanted to get away there.
Absolutely. Wiso's doing exactly what they need to do. The Omen and the Zeno are split pushing. When his teams need, Zeno is just going to fly in with the Angelic Splendor. Zeno of Omen, of course, constantly putting pressure onto the enemy team by split pushing. Now he will get caught out here. The Flicker and Death's Embrace. So far, such a long distance cover. Even the Angelic Splendor comes to just to ensure that he gets away.
He didn't even need it. 1vs3 right now. Omen is unstoppable. Look at him go.
Now Wiso doing exactly what they need to do, just constantly putting pressure onto the enemy team here. Not letting them get to that late game where the Violet and the Dirac and the Enzo can be extreme hindrance to the Elendor.
Again, we have to give kudos to Virtue Art. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, the engagement that comes through. Don't be salty doing so much damage. But the Endless Cycle will come through from the Violet. So not much damage done except for the. I do believe Virtual has run out of all the endless cycles she has.
It's gonna be two lanes coming through here, top lane and the bottom lane. Red team's gonna spend 4 people up to the top side to defend. However, blue team does not seem, or Wiso does not seem to want to actually put any pressure onto these high ground towers. They're gonna turn back and take this Dark Slayer. Right now, it seems to me that for the side of Shinobis, they just need to take these kind of opportunities to farm up exactly like they're doing so right now. It's spending a lot of people. Oh, well, they make sure to spend somebody to protect this Violet. I like that move. Oh, but this is a little bit of an overextension. Exactly. Just looking at their goal difference right now, they shouldn't have taken that fight. They should have just hold on. Arthur could have chased them away, yes, but then they needed to come back. He needed to peel back and really defend these high ground towers. Thinking about it, Wiso has that Drake. You're gonna have to do something to stop it. And oh no, without the Arthur, that's gonna be 2 high ground towers gone right there, and they're not gonna be in time to be able to take this defense either. Last big fight. just absolute massacre there. Everybody jumping in. Enzo getting chased out all the way to the end there, not being getting chased out. Yeah, he's not being able to do anything to defend. It's gonna be the Omen just continuously trying to put some damage onto that tower. Yumi Shiming is gonna come back to just try and finish off this Matlock and end the game. I think that's gonna be GG right here. Okay. Slight mistake there from Omen, but it should be done, as now we have another 2 people coming through. They just need to click down this core. Okay, maybe they're not gonna focus on that. Shutdown comes through on L'Oreal. Excellent Genesis Blast plus the Arthur's ultimate. Lots of damage there.
Minions, though.
Okay. They don't want to end, I guess. Okay. So we're not gonna end right here. This is all right. We can have some opportunity to talk about previously. Again, we were talking about how Arthur and the D-Rack, they died. So basically, all 3 high ground towers had to fall. They didn't have the barrier to be able to Genesis barrier to be able to protect anything. So yeah. All right, so right now, just a lot of different little fights here. Shockwave does come down. Ooh, Matlock with an excellent shutdown. They're just playing, basically trying to push themselves to the limit.
Oh, no.
And that's going to be almost an ace coming through from Shinobis. Almost an ace. Excellent. Yeah, they're definitely fighting hard, Shinobis. And why so? A little bit, you can say it's a little bit of a slip up, but otherwise you can also understand it as just they wanted to see how far they can push it. They know that they can have time to return back to maybe some of these other objectives and defend, but right now also they're in a bit of a trouble because our gold lead has now returned back to just 2,000 gold. This is gonna be a 5v3, 5v4. Oh, okay, 5v5 onto this Drake, but the Virtual Art dealing a ton of damage, as well as the Enzo. They should be able to turn this around to take down this Dark Slayer, no problem. It's only going to be Yumi Shimeng over here on the L'Oreal being able to... Oh my goodness!
God, she does do it! Now, but she gets taken down and don't be salty here. Trying to do something, but nothing can be done.
They need to go back. They need to go back.
Backdoor. They need to recall. No one's recalling. They're walking back. No minions needed. It's enough. You'll be so cool. It's to deny. Try and take that. Chris even flickers out. The minions connect to the tower. And Omen's damage is enough to take down the tower. No.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
The last 2 minutes of the fights were just pure enjoyment for everyone to watch. We got a lot of back and forth there. Of course, Shinobis came up with some excellent defense there, and then Waiso with some style in terms of trying to go for that backdoor and taking away the Dark Slayer. Very, very exciting stuff.
We saw them actually slip up there a bit in the not trying to end the game right away. That could have been posed a danger to them, but the L'Oreal really just pulling it back with that Dark Slayer taken right there.
That was a cool take.
Dark Slayer steal. Yeah, that kind of just flipped it all back. Of course, there's the backdoor coming through, but if the L'Oreal hadn't been there to take the Dark Slayer, I do believe Shinobis would have been recalling back in time to deny that Omen, especially with the Dark Slayer buff and the Drake in their possession. They could completely just deny that tower, that Nexus push of the Omen.
Yeah, I actually thought that they're going to be able to burst down that Dark Slayer a lot faster and then return to defend. Maybe they should have spent, committed 3 people to just go back, maybe the 3 warriors or something like that. And plus D-Rack to just protect the backdoor. But then, yeah, it was just unfortunate and they weren't able to take it down as fast as we thought. I'm sure the players themselves thought maybe they could take it and then go back. But good play on the part of Waiso to basically realize that they're going to be able to make that backdoor work. Of course, they do have the Omen, so they're going to be able to take those towers really fast. And also, I think we're seeing that Shinobis here had a bit of a change up in terms of their in their roster. I think at least You're So Cool. We saw him play the Superman quite a lot. Today he was a jungle player. Virtual Art, of course, we're very used to seeing her on the Violet. And for the other 2 player, Thufly, I think he was playing mid last time.
No, Derek, the play with the Thai name. Yeah, playing mid all the time.
He was mid all the time. Okay.
Yeah, he played very good Raz as well.
Oh, okay, okay. So
Yeah.
then it was just You're So Cool maybe changing up with I don't know if it was Stu
No, no, no,
Fly.
they added in the Malak player, the as the
Okay, new
Candy
player,
player.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's a slightly new roster there for us to see tonight. Um, I wonder if they still had that synergy from yesterday. It could be that, but I don't know. Just unfortunate for them to have that loss, but they still played well. Again, that defense at the end there, oh Toka, that was exciting.
Yeah, that was extremely exciting. We saw a slight glimmer of hope, but that
Yes.
L'Oreal just came in and just shut that down. Took a hammer that
No,
is
yeah,
light bulb straight
yep.
out the hands of Chinubis.
Yeah, the L'Oreal. Oh man, I didn't know. I didn't think that she was gonna be able to take out the Slayer like that. But what a good timing that was. What a good timing that was.
Absolutely, such a great play.
All right, I think we have. Let's see on the schedule today because we did have some change up in the schedules. So on the schedule today, Toka, do you know we have one or two more games?
Two more games. So
Two more
the
games.
next,
Excellent.
yes, the next game, which will happen in 15 minutes, will be between Clown Cats and Mass Heroes, and the final game of today will happen between after a short break on 10:20 p.m. CSE time. Will be Clown Cats versus Shinubis. Shinubis looking to defend their honor in that match as they basically got their last. They just after that loss, I don't think they have. They don't have a chance left in this tournament as they now or
Okay.
1 point left and only one match left to go.
Okay, okay. Great. Okay. So Clown Cats and sorry, who is next game?
Clown Cats versus Mass Heroes.
Masked Heroes. Awesome. Oh, that should be a fun match too.
So yeah, that would be a fun match, of course. No, I'm sorry. Clown Cats here playing to defend their spot in the tournament here. If they do lose that match, the chances to advance will be extremely slim. Now, of course, before the next match, we will have a tiny little mini short break of 15 minutes here before we
Tiny
head into
mini
the second
short.
match.
Tiny mini
Yes.
short.
Yes.
All the adjectives to go in there. So is that like 30 seconds or is that like 20 minutes? If it's tiny mini short, I guess it's gonna be around. It's gonna be sub 10 minutes around. All right. Well, we'll probably see you guys back then.
Yep. We'll be back shortly. So do stay. Do keep watching. Don't leave your screen just yet.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to the second game tonight. Is going to be Clown Cats versus Masked Heroes. Clown Cats is going to be on your blue team, and Masked Heroes will be on the red side.
Now,
Toga,
just
I'm very excited about this game because Komat has always been showing us a lot of good mids. I'm gonna say that again. I'm really excited about that.
are you picking a favorite player so early into the tournament?
Oh no
Annie?
no! No! I won't go as far, but I definitely every time I see Komat up here, and especially when he pulls out any sort of mid, actually mainly this Ignis and Preda, I take a breath, you know. It's like, oh, was he gonna show up with, you know, what's the damage gonna be tonight, you know? Yeah.
I see, absolutely. Now I'm very excited about this matchup as well because these two teams have played against each other for many times, and especially one occasion they played a best of 5 series against each other in the scrim night. However, Clown Cats did win a 3-0 victory against Masked Hero on that series. However, at the time, Masked Heroes did not have KO Lee and Chulu just yet.
Trulu. Yes, we were corrected by our producer. It's Trulu, pronounced Trulu. And that's the slot number 3 on Masked Heroes. Yeah, it's written very special. It's upside down and backwards.
Reversed, yeah.
Yeah. I can't understand. I mean, how did he find all these characters? How did he do that? That's pretty special. Pretty cool. I mean, if I could do that, maybe that, you know, with my name, maybe I'd do it. But I just don't even know like how you can even find those characters. Crazy.
Yeah, I think there's must be a special font or like a technique or in some text editor or something.
Crazy stuff, but still very interesting day. Let's get into the ban picks though. We've been kind of just leaving them be for the time being. It's going to be Iggy banned out, Zip banned out, Aoi and Kira. So for the side of Masked Heroes, they were kind of just banning out the jungle sides, kind of going for those. Well, Aoi is an early game jungle. Kira has a lot of impact once she gets some of her items mid game to late game hero there. So those two jungle bans, they're making sense. They don't show their jungle though. They're gonna continue to ban into that. They're gonna be picking up Alistair here. They're gonna be picking up the Pyrrha and the Thorn. Actually, that's their wombo combo from last day, if I remember correctly. That should be a dangerous one. Clown Cat should be wary of it. They don't ban out any of those heroes and go and opt for some meta bans, not really going for Masked Heroes strategy. So I guess Clown Cat hasn't seen this strategy before, or they just want to let it and play it.
Oh, Clown Cats do ban into the Murad there. But of a counter strategy by both teams, we have seen that both teams have a tendency to revolve their strategy around the jungler, that is the alias, for the side of Clown Cat, and KO Lee for the side of Masked Hero. So both team, Murad banned out, that is the main of KO Lee, and Kira and AoE bans out as they fear that in the hands of alias.
And another jungle ban to go through. I guess they are just trying to make sure that Alias does not get any of his heroes that he wants to play. And of course, KO Lee, if you were here yesterday, or you can check out the VODs, but we saw KO Lee with a very, very impressive Murad, so that one gets banned out by Clown Cats. Let's take a little bit to spend a little bit of time to talk about the picks of Clown Cats. It's going to be Mina, Liliana, and Kaphne. Here we're matched up in terms of which roles are picked. Both sides now have the Slayer and the jungle to think about. Ban coming through now is going to be Chi.
Mina, Kaphne and Liliana are extremely powerful in the late game, but the Alistair is dead to deny if ever the Mina or any jungler wants to come in or with the ultimate, and we saw Combat did a very good job on the Alistair, I think, if I'm not mistaken here with the player. Now Yugi PK locks into the Superman. Superman was hovered a bit before on the side of Clown Cats. Now it is picked up. Superman into a Mina. Well, they do have the Alistair. It makes sense. Not much counter here to the Superman.
It actually looks like it's gonna be the Superman into this Kilgroth or perhaps the Lubu. Or we're not sure because it looks like on the side of Clown Cats, Catizin is going to be picking up the Jungle Alert for Alias, and then they're likely to make a swap after that. Superman, if Superman is against Amina, he should be able to just clear those waves nicely, use the second ability to jump in. He shouldn't be controlled by the Death Scythe. And then for Lubu wise, if he matches up with Lubu, of course there's the lockdown here. He should be matched up with Lubu because I can't really imagine Lubu going into the support for this composition. I think Clown Cats have in mind for the combo here is going to be Mina Hooks, Liliana and Kaphne is in a trio with her, and then they're just gonna deal some poke damage there. However, they do have the Pyrrha on Max Hero side, so I don't think unless we get into the late game where Liliana and Kaphne's damage are enough to just melt somebody that Mina hooks in, they should be able to get out and then just at least in the early game have Pyrrha just heal them up. So that poking idea might be really shut down by the side of Masked Heroes. Now going back to the Lubu then, because now we're pretty sure that Lubu is going to be faced up against the Superman. Yeah, I think Superman is still going to get a little bit ahead in terms of being able to rotate those lanes. It's just what I think. We'll have to see what happens. And yeah, what are your thoughts on that one there? The Superman Lubu matchup.
I don't think it's about the Superman and Lubu matchup. It's Superman versus everybody right here. If
Superman versus everybody. Wow.
If Shulu does a good job, remember the side of Clown Cats doesn't really have an answer to the Superman, except for the Mina, but Superman can just really evade that Dark Dominio in time, if he's speedy enough. If Shulu, God, I'm so confused with his name. If Superman here, if in the hands of Shulu, does a good job, this will be Superman push galore here. Constantly just bullying the entire team composition of Clown Cats. They don't have any hard CC to lock onto that Superman.
Or any real good slows to be able to do that. Okay, Lubu can use his second ability. It's going to have to be up to the Lubu to see if he can stop the Superman from getting up into the air all this time and into his flight mode. Yeah, I'd like to add to that, Toka, because if Mina is going to use a Dark Dominion onto even, say, 4 of the other players, but Superman uses a cleanse and then starts to push people around, that could spell disaster for Clown Cats.
Absolutely. He just needs to get 1, 2, 3 pushes in. Kaphne. he just needs to push Kaphne or any of the carry players from the side of Clown Cats into the range of combat. And the magic prison goes down, the lights get shut, and hope is out of window for Clown Cats in a team fight.
Yeah, Vadi and oh sorry, that's a Chinese name here, but the Kaphne is going to be very, very aware and have to be very, very aware of their positioning. Now for the side of Masked Heroes, they're going to choose to send 4 people into the mid here. I don't think Trulu is going to poke his head out to clear this wave. He's just here providing some pressure in case there's any needed. Oh, he actually does take out that first little minion as a little bit of consolation / well, just a little bit of EXP sharing. All right, that's okay. We do see that trio queue, that trio roaming pack going down, like we were saying.
Ooh,
big pokes down there, but again, the Masked Heroes, they're just going to revolve themselves around this Pyrrha and heal up every time they get poked.
Oh man,
it's as if nothing happened.
Nothing happened just yet. Oh, a bit of a jungle invade here. We saw Combat actually used the flicker, a bit of a safe move there, maybe a bit, let's say, maybe a bit too safe there. The invade will fail as Kaoli is here to deny it. We'll take the Sage Golem. Much needed buff with the Necroth as he really needs his mana. Now, with the pick of Zephyrus in the jungle, we might see the focus of Clown Cats, instead of being on the shoulders of Alias, may shift onto the Kaphne here. As we say that, Kaoli comes in and stuns him up. Death Buff connects onto 2 people. Death Side, 3! Amazing damage being done here by Cats, and also down low, but they do retreat behind the tower zone. No kills just yet.
Oh no, look at that. That is exactly why the Pyrrha is so annoying early game. She just healed everybody back up and gets out alive as well. Now she's almost back to half HP as if, again, nothing happened. Now, we do see the Superman and Katizan up there. Katizan uses, for some of the games that we saw yesterday, was playing the ADC role. Now she's, or he or she is onto the Lubu, and did a really good job, actually, forcing the Superman not to be able to rotate. That was a 5 vs 4 scenario there in the middle. Fortunately, nothing happened, and the score is still 0-0.
I would like to see this I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have a lot of trouble with that name.
Chulu.
I would like to see the Chulu playing a lot more rotation-based Superman here, because with the Superman, with this here composition of Clown Cats, he can really just go around the entire map and be there when his team's needed. Except now he's playing into the hands of Lubu and staying in that lane, but clearly comes in and knock, and the ultimate does not stun off anybody as the cleanses there. But meanwhile, Dr. Minion and Death Side takes down Yugi PK, much needed kill the mask, low on health. Will gets taken down from above of Calmath. The double block, the magic prison does come through, but cancelled out by the Mina between the towers taken down.
He
comes a super, double kill. Oh, I would have loved to see if he went for that Gaffney. Now he comes in. Bit of a sneak move here, but Cavity is wise enough to not overstep. He still had the ultimate up. He still had the speeding bullet up, but he chose to not go for the Cavity. That would have been such a good play if he went for the Cavity. Cavity would not have been able to survive there.
Yeah, I should clarify, it wasn't really the support, but what I meant is to say there is a supporting play. But it was just a rotation coming through from Superman. That is exactly what we want to see. Now, Lubu was spending his time over there split pushing down both of the lanes, so I think Trulu here felt some pressure to go and defend these top waves instead of trying to stay for that Caphany. I think it's a very wise decision and a very disciplined decision. Invade comes through from Alias, even though Trulu was able to get that top lane priority.
Good movement here by Alice, but that's the Sentinel is still has been stolen by the Superman.
Nice. Excellent.
Now, a lot of mid presence here. Yeah, a lot of mid presence.
They're gonna have to be careful.
Knocks up, stuns not coming through just yet. They will get back in time with that sprint on the Caphany and the ultimate of Leon, and they will head towards his dragon as their objective.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate that the Alistair Comat used up the flicker already, so he still has like about 30 seconds on that timer, and we're into a little bit of timeout as well. Now, we just saw the Caphany use the sprint, so next time we might be able to catch out, like we might be able to see Max Zero catch out Caphany real good. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the resume. And a Spitzel Dragon should be no problem going into the pockets of Mask Hero.
Okay. We see the lane matchup still. I'm absolutely favoring Superman as we expect him to be.
Yeah, it just took him a while, but that is all right because he just needed to get some of that damage up there to be able to take that lane in one fell swoop. Oh, another time.
Another timeout.
I wonder if it's a technical issue because we saw indeed it's the blue team that has requested the timeout. We see Kuro kind of just standing there, so it could be a technical issue there. Or Vadi. Okay, now they're back. Looks like they just needed a little bit of time to reset.
Yep, he's alive. He's back and alive. Now the spray of Fusillade does come through from the Caphany, but not much damage at all as it was.
I love this Slayer fight over here. You see them just continuously trying to zone out each other, and then if Katizan gets it, he's putting some slows down, telling Superman not to come, and Superman will just go, okay, no, then I'll just go and clear this lane, and then they go back. Look at this. Superman is now gonna try and zone out Katizan from making a rotation, but unfortunately this time Coley is up at the top side, so I don't think they're gonna make an engagement.
But while we were talking about that here, Caphany gets taken out as he steps a foot into the tower's range of Kuro, looking to deny.
That's
No,
what we talked
not at all.
about. Cafney without that sprint there, he still went a little bit too far. Unfortunate. Ooh, the big push here from Trulu. I think Cadison will fall.
Bit of a jungle invade here. Caverney can deny, but he will have to be careful. But Fusillade, lots of damage to be dealt. Kaylee still
No
gets
problem.
it without
No
the
problem
punish.
for Coley. Oh, but no,
Oh,
he turns
gets
back to
back.
try to get for the
Speedy
Cafney.
bullet is used, but so much loss comes through from the Liliana and the Zaphis there. But Caverney still goes down.
Yeah, I wondered if you know, Coley there saw the Liliana. Of course, we know from our perspective that the Liliana does have the flicker, so it was already very difficult for Coley to Coley to be able to get out of there. So I wonder if he just made a decision to go in and trade out that Arctic Orb from the Cafney. I wonder. It could be, and he could just have realized that he's not going to make it out of there, and go for that. Nice steal.
Another objective steal, a second one we've seen today. Great one by Kuro with the little spin of the scythe. He takes out the dragon. Sage Golem though, not a point takeable. Alias is constantly invading with the Zephyrs, putting a lot of pressure onto the Necroth here.
Yeah, lots of naughty plays coming over here from Batty as well. She was all alone by herself, but she knows exactly where all the red team members is. So she basically just denied another wave from Komat here on the Alistair. Not that Komat needs a lot of gold in this round. He's not going to be the damage carry that we used to see him play a lot. He's going to be more of a utility man, trying to just land those ultimates at the right time.
Absolutely now.
There's an engage.
Man,
Coming through to Tolly.
from above takes down the Necroth. Superman can't do anything about it. Oh, good depth side, and the Dr. Mini does come through from Mina. Magic Prison goes down. Oh, the Speedy Bullet comes in, pushes two cannons in there with the Conqueror, but it will be pushed back by the damage potential of UVPK.
Nice.
Superman still looking to do some impact, but none to be done.
Well, that is exactly the kind of play that we said should be happening with these two compositions meeting up against each other. Mina with a Dark Dominion coming down, and then Superman just going towards the back, trying to push people into the tower. But unfortunately, I think Mina was able to cleanse that out. Oh no, Alias with an excellent play, jumps onto the Superman and gets the kill.
Revenge Magic Prison doesn't do much here by combat.
Yeah, not enough damage coming out from the follow-up.
Alias KO Lee. KO Lee might not want to try that try his hands at that fight against the Zephyrs.
Yeah, and especially take a look at the gold right now. 6k versus a 4.4k gold. Alice has been doing really well for 1-2. He's also building the Leviathan item. The battle axe there gives some extra armor stats for the jungler. And that's a very nice pick there, because then Necroth cannot kill him in one go.
Absolutely. Here's the dragon next point of contest, though. Better position is the side of Clown Cats, and they will take it down. Aeoli tries to deny.
Mina.
Flicker, death side onto one person, but the automatic connects to four, but Comat there to deny. Second kill comes through Body, flickers away, bringing Yugi Piki down with him, but a shutdown of allies does come through. 400 gold goes to the hand of Aeoli now. Superman tries to engage, but no more impact to be found.
Well, we saw the HP bars of Masked Heroes just falling. For a second, Mina got that flicker forward, the scythe goes onto one person, but the Dark Dominion actually lands on 3 people. I think what happened there was not enough damage followed up immediately, and then also the Mask playing the Kipira was able to cleanse that out almost instantly. Excellent work there. That's what I saw anyway. I don't know if that's what actually happened, but it looked like it was just only a split second that Kuro was able to get the taunt.
Absolutely here. Now the gold advantage has been let's say shortened a bit here. 5-man present at the mid that lane here. Shut down a Combat. Combat too far forward. He's not too far forward, but a bit in a risky situation. He used that magic prison, but he had no flicker to use it. He's trying and save his own life now. Just Stocksley will go over to the Clown Cat's side of things.
Yeah, well, take a look at that damage coming through from Batty and also the Cafney there. lots of it. The Dark Slayer, it was almost like one of these minion waves, just fell down in a matter of seconds.
Oh, good, knocked up by Kaoli, tries to do damage to the Gaffney, but she does a laser hit that heals up with that bow item. What's the
bow
item
slaughter?
called?
I don't think she has the bow slaughter yet. Just
she doesn't.
She's building it. She's building it. Almost there. Yeah, and she'll be really hard to kill after she gets that. But of course, even now, with her life steals, it's getting a little bit difficult. Of course, the taunt was the thing that saved her there.
Oh, Yugi PK though walks into the range of Alias. Connects to the death from buff with Magic Prison as to stop him in his track. Body even constantly keeps engaging. Yugi PK, he healed so much from that Pyrrha healing natural aura, whatever it's called. But the Drake is here with the split push lane from Lulu, takes down the inner tower, but it will get cleaned out. Not yet, as Kuro is due to defend it. We'll try to get it connected, but they will just abandon it here.
Yep, they'll probably have to trade in here the middle tower for the high ground tower. There's an excellent push there. Textbook play from Clown Cats. Put the dragon, force the high ground tower or the mid tower. It was a trade. And they got the mid tower here, opening up the map to a lot more pressure. And that's going to look good for that snowball. Right now they're only at 3k. Well, not only, it's already at 3k, but they're looking still to widen that gap.
Absolutely. This Abyssal Dragon will try to narrow the gap a little bit, but it won't do that much.
Yeah, at this point in time, the Abyssal Dragon is not going to put you up so much, but every little bit of gold matters, as Kohli right now will probably be looking to play the split pusher while the rest of the team just tries to defend these waves. They do have enough wave clear, I think. You know, if they just move the spend the ults from Thorn and the laser from Superman wise enough, they should be able to clear out these waves very nicely and safely.
Body went to the tower, gets Magic Prison, but still escapes with the support of Mina and the Gaffney there. And for the Zephyrs, bit forward, but he's tanking them to get away. Kaoli, smart positioning, trying to cash out the Gaffney here. Comes in, good stun, ultimate is up, but damage is coming back at it.
Nice follow.
Good follow-up with that Kryptonite strength there, with the freeze and with the Man of Steel just stunning up the Man of Steel in the fight, and then the Kryptonite strength just freeze breath, killing off two members.
That was an excellent team play. That was an excellent team play. Yeah,
absolutely.
Because look at how Cole Lee he just knew. For Summer, I guess he was really communicating with the team there to know that Kuro didn't have the ultimate. I thought he was dead for sure if there was a Dark Dominion, right? But then he just went in, poked a bit, and then went out.
Another steal today. Oh my god, we've seen so many objective steals today. Now, but he will go down. Kaoli will not go down with him. Cat double kill by Yugi BK. Yugi BK is blasting the whole world. 3 purple bullets, extreme magic damage.
Yeah, well, look at that. Look at that. He made a flashy play, but he's going to have to pay the price. Cole Lee and True Lu, True Lu there. Excellent work. I just want to go back to it because Cole Lee went in for the knockup, knowing that he's going to get Death Scythe. And then immediately after, he jumps out and then lets True Lu take over to get the head. That was an excellent play. They created the space that they required to get this Dark Slayer. Unfortunately, it was Alice with the flashy steal. However, they're going to pay the price, and now it's going to be a 5-on-3 scenario. Actually, this is quite favorable for Masked Heroes. They're going to take down the middle tower. They lose all, both sides have lost a respectable amount of towers, basically a lot of open space in between. Now it's going to be all about team fights. And for team fights, I think we definitely need to watch out for the combo from Mina, because there's a lot of CC coming through, Death Scythe, and plus the Dark Dominion, plus the Death from Above, let's say, and also, of course, the damage coming through from the Gaffney and Liliana should be able to melt any of those squishy players in one go. So they're gonna have to make sure. That when their combo starts, Masked Hero is gonna have to make sure that they can tank it for just about 1 or 1.5 seconds, and Superman is gonna have to come in with that flank and just make magic happen.
I don't think Masked Hero can really get any tower here, except no.
They should be able to get this. This one should be fine. Oh, they got another pause here, and it's going to be a producer pause this time.
Yep, they will get this tower. They will get this tower.
Yeah, they'll get this tower, and taking a look at that. It's going to be Coley and the Superman onto the dragon here. They're going to try and burst it down and try to then go for the enraged one. The time is before 15 minutes, so they're going to be able to have one more go at the regular dragon just to get a little bit more gold to pad things up.
Yeah, we already saw KO Lee and Superman already positioned there, poised to take it. Now we do resume to the match.
4 seconds for the death timer on Kazizan. Once they take this tower, they should just back out, and then maybe look to meet up with the players down near the bot side. Drake does get, unfortunately, released.
No, I wouldn't say unfortunately. It's a pretty good, really.
Sorry, maybe I'm being a little bit more. Taking sides here. I shouldn't do that, but Drake does get released, and the unfortunate part was just because we were, I guess, thinking that Masahiro could make a comeback here in this game. Excellent job to them already, but then it does get released, and if they were able to protect that Drake a little bit, it should help Clown Cats to be able to push, but that's not going to matter actually, as Clown Cats are going to have to be forced to defend these waves. At least that's what they choose to do. It's going to be a bunch of... Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, he evaporates Gaffney like beaker full of boiling 100 degrees Celsius water in the lab. Oh my god! Just disappeared off the battlefield in an instant. A snap of my finger. He's dead. Now KO Lee keeps trying to do this impact. Drake is cleared out. This mid lane tower will be taken down. 50 seconds to the Dark Slayer. You can completely just keep the pressure up and then go for this Dark Slayer. KO Lee going up there to use a split push, clear out the minion. 4 members now still in the mid lane.
Yep, they should send someone down to the bot lane there to clear as well, and they will. Superman is going down there to clear while they set up probably for this Dark Slayer. Maybe clear 1 more or 2 more lanes here as well. Now Thorn does have that blessing, that dark blessing. So that's a very good place to put that dark blessing for the side of Mass Heroes. 18 seconds now. Alias again making a very nice move here.
Once again,
is he gonna trade? Is he gonna trade?
No, play for information. What they say? Magic prison onto him. They see him.
Wait, how did that happen?
Okay, I think the Pyrrha there just glanced off into the bush, and that was enough for Combat to have a quick reaction.
No.
Pop the magic prison. Alias, that would have been such a great play if he was able to pull it off. Denied by Alistair.
So you saw the Pyrrha just poking into that bush? Oh man, that was so fast. Wow, that's a next level play right there. Oh, but the action though. Let's get into the action first.
Speeding bullet takes down 2 members. Another push. Great push. Takes down 1 member. Now you Caffney will fall along with it. Superman does get shut down by the beat up. It doesn't matter. Magic Prison goes down onto the 4th member. They will get to there now. Only Gadsden alive. Kuro responds back in time. This middle high ground tower will go down. The Drake is dropped up top. Still poised for a second push to come through.
They lost the Thorn though in that push. What a big mistake. No, they could have ended this game right then and there, I think. But unfortunately, the Thorn falls to the tower. No. Oh my goodness.
So unfortunate.
Wow, but let's just go back a little bit. Wow, so you're saying that the Pyrrha peeked the bush and then
I think it's to the point where Pyrrha's just glanced over the bush, and that was enough for Combat to just lock down onto that magic prison.
That was some really fast reactions. Amazing work. I mean I'm gonna have to learn that for my own teams. We're just gonna like poke the bush, like don't walk into it. Just pretend you didn't know, and then just do a little tiny peek. You just need to step into the bush a little bit. As long as that eye is on top of your head, you're in that bush and you get the entire vision of it. Of course, there are a couple of bushes that are like sort of separated out, especially this L bush here, that you're gonna have to be careful with. But wow, what an excellent play! I love it.
Keolino got out of position, tries to get away. The Death Sickle is to save him. Pyrrha cave and he was
so much heal. There is so much heal.
Full health ball, worth of heals there for KO Lee. Oh my god, 5-man gang can't even take out the Piro uses so much. That's
You know
so
what?
unfortunate for Clown
You know
Cats.
what? Also, True Lu, did you see his position when all of that was going down? He was already in position to make that flanking maneuver. Again, this team knows exactly how to play in those kind of scenarios. Even if they weren't able to get the oh, hold on a second. That's gonna be a difficult one. Alice is gonna fall. Now it's gonna be a 5 vs 4 again. Kathleen does have that Dark Blessing, but
Oh
gonna
no,
have to see.
Superman Chulu
Oh
overextension gets
no,
taken down. Oh, unfortunate. They lose
they don't have a
key
minion.
piece. Yeah, they don't have the minions
Yeah,
to do this. Or they
I
will have to
was
retreat.
just talking about True Lu over there. Really, really good positioning. When he saw that, even if Coley was going to fall, if they decided and the team was close enough, then True Lu would engage and push everybody back. Right, but at least the thought is there. They didn't go for it, and they went back out. 5 men still alive. That was the scenario, but it was just amazing to see and awesome to see that they were setting that up. Alice does come out. Well, quite fast actually. What have I been already talking for like almost a minute? Well, that's crazy. Okay, I guess time flies when time flies when you're yapping away. It's gonna be a 5-on-5 matchup here again. Ambush. Yugi! No! Oh my goodness. That's gonna be a big one here. As both of them gets taken down and another guy falls. It's gonna be now all of a sudden 5 vs 3. Oh no, this is quite devastating here for Masked Heroes. They were on such a good pace, but then Yugi seems to be always walking ahead of everybody, and that time it really paid. He really had to pay the price for it, and the entire team has to as well. They're just gonna try and push this final minion, trying to clear it, but another wave is here, and that's gonna be the ending wave for us. I think Coley trying to just heal up a little bit, as well as Trulu. Trulu does get that wave all the way back out, but it's not gonna be enough. Oh, a heartbreaking loss! A really heartbreaking loss.
Oh.
That ambush there was amazing from the side of Clown Cats. Of course, I don't think it was a difficult ambush to really predict. Yugi kind of just walked a little bit too far forward of that support, and also it wouldn't have mattered because the mass as support on Pura is not going to be the most tankiest of support. Yeah, they just needed that vision in the bush, and unfortunately caught out.
Oh, Yuki PK though, he misstepped way too much in that game. He kept getting caught out by the ambushes. He should have been a lot more careful. Let the Superman go first. Kept going by his own, and he had finally, that was the nail in the coffin for Mass Hero.
That was a really tough one though, because even if you asked True Lu to jump into that bush, he would probably have melted. If you asked the mask on the Pira to jump in, she would have melted too. If you asked Coley, well, he would have melted. Comat, there was basically nobody who can actually poke those bushes and face check them. I think what they needed to do was maybe to just put some abilities into those bushes and try to poke out those enemies. But unfortunately, that just didn't happen. They didn't have such good luck this time when they were moving around. Of course, it was because that they were moving in groups of 2. You saw the Pura, you saw the Thorn moving together, then you saw the Superman I think his Superman was sort of by himself, and then Alistair was saw with the jungler there. And yeah, they were just all too spread out, too apart. And that made it an easy ambush for Clown Cats. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That is devastating, but a very, very exciting game nonetheless. That was probably one of the most exciting games we've watched so far in the EU Summer League, and I'm sure more is going to come.
Absolutely, and we have a third game, final game of today, coming straight up after this. Now, oh boy, this is going to be an exciting game, because the situation, the very peculiar situation for Group B right now, Clown Cats and Mass Hero are tied on points. What that means, if the next game is between Clown Cats and Shinobis, if Clown Cats is able to finish this off with a win, they will advance to the group stage and eliminate Mass Hero. Mass Hero was such in a
No.
lead, and they lost it, and now they don't have they can't decide their fate right now. Their
No,
fate
that
rests
is-
in the hands of Shinobis. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Wow, that is
Oh.
so, I guess, very disappointing for the players, because they did such a good job moving back, and I really wanted to cheer for them and did cheer for them as well. But then now their fate in this EU Summer League is resting on somebody else. They're gonna have to leave it up to Shinobis to see if they can take a point out from Clown Cats, and then perhaps give Mass Hero a chance to move on to the final stages. That's what you're telling me, Toka. And
Yes,
when I'm hearing
absolutely.
that, that is heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking
really
on so many
heartbreaking.
levels.
Oh my god, and you might not get to see your favorite mid player anymore here.
Go mad! Go
No,
mad!
it's so unfortunate, because I do think the chances of Shinobi taking a win against Clown Cats very hard, as Shinobis. Well, I don't want to make them sound bad, but paint them in a bad light, but they're not the strongest team in this group B
Based
right
on the
now.
C's and what we've
Yeah.
seen, it
absolutely.
seems like it's going to be a really tough fight against Clown Cats for Shinobis to win. So if Clown Cats just play the way they have been playing, they should have this one in the bucket and secure themselves an advance from the group stages. That is what
absolutely.
we're expecting to see. But anything can happen, and Clown Cats really have to basically forget about the last game, because it was a tight game. There was a lot of emotions going on for Clown Cats, I'm sure. So they have to just wipe it clean. Clean slate. Come to this game with not too over themselves, not overly confident, but then still bring their usual self to the game.
Absolutely, but I also would like to mention here oh boy, for Group B, Shinobis have no chance left to advance to the tournament, even if they win this game. The scores would be tied 2-2 via Shinobis, Clown Cats, and Mass Hero, and that would be left up to the individual points in each games. I do think Shinobis won't really win in that category either.
So they don't really have.
They don't have to play. Yeah, they don't have to fight. But what we do expect is Shinobis to go out blazing and just put up a strong fight. That is exactly what Mass Hero is hoping that Shinobis is going to do. Because if Shinobis is coming to this match with the mentality that, we're not going to make it through, so let's just have fun and troll, or play ridiculous combos, then Mass Hero is sweating right now.
It is all up to Shinobi. See what they want, what kind of decision they want to make. Of course, when you're up at the end of a tournament, it is really up to the team to decide whether or not they want to just take a chill pill, they relax and coast out the rest of the tournament, or if they still want to fight hard and take it as a learning opportunity or something, or even trying to just tie things up and get the best score possible. So up to Shinobis as we now enter into the band picks. Is going to be a nice, exciting final match of the night, and the fate of some of these teams are going to be decided here tonight.
This is a decider match, as you would say it. Vital, important match. If you haven't been excited by the last game, if you don't, I'm quite disappointed in you, because that was that was such a good game to watch. But this game is even more important. So if you want to pay attention before, you have to, because this game will decide the fate of Group B. Of course, YSO already is going to advance into the next match, as they have a 4-point lead.
We knew that.
But
it's about who is the second one.
We do expect even if Shinobis comes into this trying to put up an extremely hard fight, Clown Cats is even going to try harder because their fate also lies on this match. As they are tied in points to Mass Hero, but I think the more wary worry of the two is going to be, of course, Mass Hero, as they don't. Their fate is not in their hands right now.
All right, it's gonna be the Superman first ban over here. They kind of switch up. Cloncast kind of switch up their banning strategies here. Probably just really not liking that Superman. They didn't really know how to solve that Superman last time, and perhaps they don't want to pick up any like Annette or Ata, that kind of characters with some really hard sort of barrier controls for the Superman. So they're gonna ban that one out. And then for the side of Masked Heroes, it's going to be Liliana and Lubu that gets banned out. Of course, you saw the Liliana in the hands of, I think, well, actually, the
Vadi.
Yeah, Vadi. So in the hands of Vadi. And so that was really, really potent there. She got some really nice pokes. Banned out over there. I think that's almost a little bit of a respect ban there. Zip!
Also, Zip. Oh, Zip is not bad. First time Zip has showed up in the tournament so far. I'm so excited to see how he will be played here. Oh, that's gonna be the exciting factor. Already picked in Zip. So powerful, such a powerful hero. Is able to just bring in so much impact. This might be Mass Hero. Oh god, they must be sweating so hard right now. Sweating bullets right now.
Shinobis.
Yeah. No, I would say Mass Hero. Shinobis have no chance of advancing in the game.
You mean
Mass Hero.
Oh, I know what you're saying now. Okay.
Oh, but well,
I'm just kind of talking about like this game, right? Shinobis.
Yeah, absolutely.
They should be thinking about what they can do against the Zip. They're gonna pick up Virtual Arts Violet. Seen that being ran by Virtual Arts many games in this tournament, and that's going to be continuing. And then Arthur getting picked up over here. Not really sure what they have in mind for the Zip. That might be the job of the mid lane and the support, it looks like.
They might play into the their last game's composition. That is the Violet and the Arthur. As well as if I remember correctly,
Zata.
Zata. No, Zata didn't show up as Zata.
No, this is the first time that we're seeing one of them. I think it's the first time we're seeing Zata at least in Group B.
No,
or maybe Dragon. I think Dragon Enjoyers. They picked up Zata once. That's as far as I remember. But Zata into the Zip. You know, Zip can just use the Zip Angry to suck everybody up, and Zata won't be able to hit anybody.
Absolutely.
Curious. Very curious. Bans are now coming through.
Here.
Nacroft is going to be the ban look here. However, I think they might want to ban into the ADC. Maybe maybe force them to play people with short range, so that Violet can get a better advantage there. Maybe a Thorn to force them into some situations. Let's see. They already have the on the side of Cloncast. They already have the Ari. They have the Zip, which have to go into the support lane, so they know it's going to be a top lane Mina or a top lane Ari. And actually, you know, unless there's just not really any other way you could put it. So it's going to have to be top lane Mina and then the jungle Ari, right? So then, so right now Shinobis should ban out, I think, more of the ADCs, limit that hero pool, or make sure that they don't pick up someone, maybe even more control mages in ban out some of those mages there. They did ban out the Liliana. Wait, Arduin. Arduin is the...
Arduin? Why? Why would you ban out the Arduin?
I think an ADC ban or a...
Yeah, okay. That doesn't make sense.
Interesting.
Either.
Yeah, but they really wanted to ban out that Nacroft for sure. They already hovered it in the in ban number 3. Now we're gonna toss the ball back to Clown Cats to see how they respond to that last ban. It looks like they think Arthur could be used as support or could be used as Slayer, so they're just gonna ban out 2 heroes that they do not want to see, which is gonna be the Chi and the Annette. Of course, the Annette will be a very nice one, because if Zip rolls and Annette puts down a Hurricane, well, Zip is not going to be able to get into that zone, so they're going to go ahead and ban out that Annette. As for the Chi, it's probably just someone that they are afraid of meeting in the jungle. Now then, Shinobis pick up Ardrin. I understand now. I understand. They were thinking that it was time to pick, and so they hovered the Ardrin, and then realized that it was actually a ban, so released that and quickly went over to the Nacroft.
Ooh, Alsu Alistair? Alsu Zip? So many options. Mina looks like they only played in the Dark Slayer lane, so Arthur have a very hard time there. Alsu Direct could really come through. Although I would love to see an Alsu Gilder being played. That's a very popular combo in the AWC, recent AWC. We haven't seen it being played so far, despite being such an easy combo and effective combo to use.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so you're thinking putting Gildir in the mid lane, that could be really cool, actually. Lots of controls coming down. You know, I can imagine Gildir getting some of that Golden Splendor, and then all of a sudden Mina, oh wait, sorry, it's called Indulgence, sorry. And then Mina comes in with the Dark Dominion. Ooh, that's going to be a nice combo. But unfortunately, we won't see that today, and it's going to be Slim and L'Oreal.
This is such a late game composition, but they have the right to do this. They have the Zip. They can support the such late game heroes, Iris, Limbs, L'Oreal. They have the Zip that they can defend their towers. They can defend their members just fine.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see both sides. Both sides, basically everybody except the Butterfly does have some business into the late game. Of course, we got the Violet, we got L'Oreal. Slims also needs some of that. Zata also needs some of that gold. Ardrin becomes super tanky only into the mid to late game. And then, of course, you got the Irie over here on the side of Clown Cats. That's also a super late game hero. So if they're going to do that, Shinobi is going to answer with the last one here, Enzo. Enzo, if he can pop off mid-game, that could be very nice for Shinobis.
We've seen this before. They played in the last game. They played the Violet, Arthur, and Enzo. They lost. Just a point to bring up. So I think they want to redeem the strategy of theirs, but in my eyes, they haven't really done this justice. In the last game, Arthur not really able to do much at all.
But I think to a certain degree, previously they might have been outdrafted. But this game here, because everyone else requires some time to really become impactful, maybe if the Enzo is good at farming up and they put all the focus onto getting Enzo up and running, then maybe Shinobis have a point in their composition here. And then in the late game, Enzo can just if they end up going into the late game, then Enzo could just let it up and let Violet and Zata take the rest of the game. We do have two Purifies. two Purifies.
Wow.
Purifies lots.
That's a middle finger to the Enzo. Wow.
Oh yes. Lots of respect going over to the Enzo and just making sure that Enzo does not fly. Excellent job picking up those talents.
I will say this. This is a very harsh match for Shinobis, because if they don't do an overwhelmingly good job in the early game, they won't be able to do much. What the Mina and Zip could do is they could invade. They don't even need to invade. They just need to Zip and just gulp up the buff, and Mina can just scythe it, and then Enzo would be hindered so much in his growth.
Yes. It's gonna be and in the beginning, I mean, both sides don't really have an ability to really shave down any of these opponents anyway. So
Kuro can actually take this. Kuro can actually take this might buff right here. Zata is not in a position to steal it. Invade three man onto Mina right now. Mina, low in health. Kuro does heal up with his enhanced heal and will flicker over the wall.
At least it's Arjun with that might buff.
But the might buff is denied from the hands of Enzo, though.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But now they might be able to make a play into the enemy's red camp. They're not going to do so, though. They're not going to do so. That's going to be unfortunate.
Even a gold lead. Ooh, a good flying spear here onto Virtual Art Volley's tons to with damage, but although this, there stuns up 2 members and they will retreat just fine. Oh no. They're approaching the 2-minute mark as Dragon is about to spawn. No distinct advantage yet for the side of Shinobi's. Not exactly what they want here.
Slight advantage for Clown Cats would be the fact that Enzo didn't get his second buff.
Flying Spear connects onto Arduin, but he's tanky enough to get away. Wow, such great skill usage here by the Slims. Oh, Death Sight does come onto the Enzo, but Enzo will get away.
Yeah, I think that Flying Spear is exactly what Master Hero wanted last game, to be able to poke some of that bush. Here's a big engage here coming through.
Oh, first blood goes to Slim. The Ryu comes time to stun off the Zata. Used the flicker, but not enough. It was not enough for him to get away. Oh,
I love some of these player sort of position changes as well. Katazin, we saw previous game, was up in the top lane. This time he's going to be playing Zip as and the support role. So definitely showing up a lot of variety in their hero pools. Now Irie and Kuro is going to be able to take this might buff here, no problem. It looks like Shinobi's is lacking a little bit in the defense slash offense slash invade department. So they might want to focus a little bit more on defending their jungle. This is going to be the second might buff that Enzo is denied.
Now Dragon stole an objective for both teams. None has taken it yet. 1,000 gold advantage is still for the side of Clown Cats here. Now they do go ahead on the Dragon as has been activated by their team, by Alias team's mate, and now they start to engage. Volley goes to attacks onto the Violet here. Virtual Art endangered by the Zip Roll. Zip Roll even comes through, but Virtual Art only managed to get away here as You're So Cool and Inky is going to be taken out in the meanwhile, putting life down on for the Virtual Art there. Disastrous, a very bad start for Shinobi's there. Snowball is starting to be rolling. This is looking a very bad situation for Shinobi's.
Indeed. That was an excellent zip roll into Virtual Art, basically moving and removing her from the fight completely. Virtual Art at that point just kind of had the opportunity to maybe back out, and that's all she could really do. Meanwhile, L'Oreal then had all sorts of space to be able to just fight that fight. And of course, we just saw Zip sucking up the blue buff and rolling away with it.
Oh, Ira even taking the might buff here. The Enzo, this lower game composition is completely being destroyed here. G5 even being a bit of trouble here. Kuro keeps on advancing left side. This is Dr. Mina even comes in, but Arthur is tanky enough. 4-man presence here. Ryu does come down. Will come down onto 2 members. Beautiful. Oh, Arctic Orb is used by Arctic Orb is used here by Zata. Even comes in with the flicker, and a Sun will get him away just fine.
Oh, that is an excellent ultimate there. Irie ulted 2 people. If it wasn't for the Arctic Orb, I think Zata would have fallen no problem as well. That would have been a double kill on both of the enemy carries. Very, very good. Very.
Oh, that fight over the wall. Oh my god. Relentless here. Not letting any chance to breathe at all.
Yeah, they're just putting all sorts of pressure into the face of Shinobi's here. Kind of just stating that, hey, I've got control of the map. It's going to be basically Katazin on one side and Kuro on the other. Big spear over there. And the damage follows through. It's going to be
dive
to Zata.
Zata gets taken out between the towers. Such heartbreaking for him. Despite picking into such a late game team composition, Clown Cats is showing how much better they are right now. Because
I think
such a late game composition, they still put so much pressure.
I think the difference here is the fact that they've got the Mina and the Zip, which actually Mina can does do quite a lot in the early game. Like she does have an ability to just be aggressive as well, and then the Zip just provides so much distraction. He's like an eye candy or something that you're just continuously watching, right? So then, I think this might be an engage of Zip decides to roll in. Nope, I think they're just going
Dive
to
not going through just yet. Zata goes through this and not much damage is spoken of. Kuro depths up to 2.
There it is.
Comes through. The Zip roll is here, takes down 4 member in that one tiny tower. You're so cool. Still looking to do a bit of impact on the split push. Oh, but not. Oh, it's too little, too late.
They were just looking for that engage, and they end up being able to get it. That was the excellent death scythe there. Again, like the Zip is taking up so much attention of Shinobis, and actually, when I was looking at the composition as well, my eyes were glued onto that Zip, and I guess that's another way to use Zip. Put him out there into the roster, get everyone's attention onto Zip, and then actually put your money onto another player. Like right now, the Mina has been doing so much. Every time Zip is distracting, Mina just goes in and tries to make a steal happen, and and then Enzo is just completely denied the farm. Again, we talked about Enzo being the key point here for the side of Shinobis. Indeed, they were, because nobody else right now can really, in the early game, could have done anything to really stop these two players, Kazizan and Kuro.
Arthur does come through the Zip roll. There's not so many people to allies to come in and clean the battlefield. Ryu onto another person. This will be almost an ace again. You're so cool, the only member left with triple kill for allies. Irie unstoppable now. Virtual only one left to defend. He might get dived on now. You're so cool. Look at the deny. The smite of the L'Oreal does come down between the towers. Will shot in danger, goes back to the fountain, but Enzo will lay down his body for him. Slim damage is enough, and the minion is there. Tower is being tanked by the members. Minion now taken down. Ult does now for the re-engagement, but Zip roll out of the way. Get taken down by the tower after he just got out of the range, but Rio comes to stun down 2 member. Ascent is denied, but the Octo off of L'Oreal. 3 member down. They thought they could do it, but they couldn't. The Flying Speed even denied Voltron of any chance of claiming this match as their own. Dominating finish to this match. A total overwhelming victory for the side of Clown Cat. They will move on to the quarterfinals, eliminating Mass Hero from this tournament.
And eliminating also Shinobis and Dragon Enjoyers. Unfortunately, Shinobis definitely gave a valiant effort in the final fight here. They just didn't quite know how to solve the issue of Katizan on that Zip and Kuro on that Mina. Those two were the key players this match. They set up so many of the plays. Katizan again just distracting everybody, and then Kuro just setting up some nice jungle invades. Enzo wasn't able to get one single red buff in that game, I think it was. If I didn't remember incorrectly, Enzo was denied all of his red buffs, and he had his blue side invaded a little bit as well. What an interesting strategy coming through from Clown Cats. I think if Shinobis, they were going to try and solve this issue, they probably should take a hero that is slightly stronger than Zata in the department of early games. Maybe like an Iggy, maybe like an Ignis or someone to be able to just push back. And then maybe they should understand that, okay, once we see the Mina into the red side jungle, maybe it's time for them to counter invade, because Mina, once she has committed to that red buff, she's stuck there. She's stuck there for good. It's not, and then you can take that time to just counter invade into the enemy red side and at least try to even out the disadvantages there. Tough match. Still really great job to Shinobis, really great job to Dragon Enjoyers, and also Masked Heroes. Unfortunately, I think after the official numbers are gonna come out, I think they're gonna be out of this tournament now, and it's going to be Clon Cats and YSO moving on. Of course, we will have to wait for the official statement on this one, but from the points, that is what it looks like. That's going to conclude also for us tonight here casting. Next up, I think we have for a couple of days the other groups, and then moving on towards the semifinals.
The quarterfinals.
Oh yes, the quarterfinals first before the semifinals. Yes, and those are actually going to be also really exciting. Because we're gonna start to see some global band picks coming through. But before that, I think we have still a couple of group stages left to go through, and seeing some teams that we haven't seen before.
Yeah. Also, like to spend a moment to give a huge thank you to our sponsor here, that is Team E, the team behind Arena of Valor, and Trovo for providing us with the prize pool and allowing this tournament to go on and happen. And remember, guys, we have a 2-day break before we resume. Actually, a 3-day break, if you count in a different way. A 3-day break before we resume the second half of the group stage on the 23rd of July. That will be on the Group C and Group D, the two remaining groups left in this tournament. After that, I will be, of course, a very exciting quarterfinals. So, the results have been in, and we will wait to see who will move on to the quarterfinals for Group A and B. So do you stay in tune, and remember, we will be back on the 23rd of July. Thank you for coming in and watching, and we'll see you very soon. Goodbye.
Bye now.
Hello everyone. We welcome you to our very first European Summer League, organized for the game Arena of Valor. I am Toka, and I will introduce you to the tournament schedule. The tournament consists of 2 stages, the group stage and the playoffs. The group stage will take place on the 90th, 20th, 23rd, and 24th of July. The quarterfinals on the 26th and 27th of July. The semifinals will happen on the 29th and the 30th of July. The match for the 3rd place will happen on the 2nd of August. The grand final will take place on the 5th of August. Let us now take a closer look. The group stage consists of 8 groups, each with 4 teams. Every group will have its own time slot. On every group stage day, 2 groups will play. The tournament time zone is the Central European Summer Time, UTC +2. Group A plays on day 1 in the morning, while Group B plays in the evening. Each group plays according to the following schedule. Team 1 will play against Team 2, Team 3 will then play Team 4, then Team 1 will play Team 3, Team 2 will then go up against Team 4, Team 1 will finish off their day by playing Team 4, and finally Team 2 will play Team 3, where the numbers indicate the team number in the group. Every slot has a scheduled time of 4.5 hours with a 30 minutes break. Then, Group C and D will play in the same schedules respectively as the previous groups on day 2 and so on. The rules in this stage is a single round robin, and every win grants 1 point, losing will earn 0 points. In addition, the scores of each team will be taken into account. The scores will be averaged for each team from every match and summed up. This average score will be the second factor to determine the position in the group. From every group, the top 1 team will advance into the quarterfinals. Starting from the quarterfinals, things will get a lot more intense. The quarterfinal uses the best-of-5 format and is played in a single elimination bracket with global band pick rules. Now, on the 26th of July, the top team from Group A will play against the winner of Group C in the morning. Then the top team from Group B will play against the winner of Group D in the evening. On the 27th of July, the top team from Group E will play against the winner of Group G in the morning. Then the winner of Group F will play against the top team from Group H in the evening. The winning teams will then advance to the semi-finals. The winner of the semi-finals will directly advance to the grand final, whereas the losers will face against each other in the match for third place. All these matches will be played in the same way as the quarterfinals, but in a best-of-7 format. That concludes the play scheme of the European Summer League. The winner of the tournament will win 40,000 vouchers, 75 euros. On top of that, all teams that have made it to the quarterfinals will be rewarded with a prize as well. So, what are you waiting for? Apply now by joining the Discord server link provided down in the description. Let's watch together who will become the European champion of Arena of Valor.